Welcome back to 6 News at 5. Time to take a look at your weather, and we are starting off with a live look at our radar, of course, because we do have some scattered showers across the area, and that's what this is. We've seen one or two lightning strikes with a couple of these showers, but really not a whole lot of strong, heavy activity out there right now. You can see a line of storms right now from Morgan towards Hillsborough, down towards Marlin. A little bit of rain activity just west of Waco and the Mexia. They're getting some moderate rainfall as well. Let's zoom in here a little bit. We do have one cell kind of moving through Temple right now, dropping a little bit of moderate rainfall just north of the city there along I-35. But again, this is the appetizer before the main course. Let's take it back just a little bit to the west. You can see a bulk of activity here now moving over Lampasas, but again, just rain. Now, we've been talking and we've been preparing for the last couple of days for some potentially strong to severe thunderstorms. So where's that activity? For that, we have to take it well out to the west. We're talking the Permian Basin into the big country here. You can see a line of showers and thunderstorms, strong thunderstorms developing along a dry line just to the east of the Permian Basin. Of course, all this is moving east. So yes, once it moves out of West Texas, this is what will be affecting us through the overnight hours. You can see already spurring a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings and a tornado warning there near Stamford, moving up towards Wichita Falls at this hour. So that's going on out west. Let's track it right to our doorstep. And I want to show you one thing real quick with our forecast models. One of the things that impacts the accuracy of a forecast model is what we call the initial condition. What does it look like when the model starts compiling data? And for the initial condition on this particular model run, look where the showers and thunderstorms are here at 5 o'clock, exactly where they're supposed to be. That is one of the things we look at with forecast models. So now let's put this in motion. When's it going to get here? That obviously is the big question. You can see a lot of this activity starting to strengthen in terms of potentially dealing with some thunderstorms here, possible hail, gusty winds moving to the west here. This is 8 o'clock, just kind of knocking on the door. Back in motion here, 9:30. That's when we expect the bulk of the activity to move into our western counties here from Brownwood down to Goldthwaite, down towards Burnett and Llano as well. This particular model is showing one little leader storm kind of moving out ahead of everything else towards Waco here by 9:30. But again, if you're in the I-35 corridor, I think the best time for showers and thunderstorms is going to be a little bit later than that. In fact, right here at 11:30, moving on towards midnight, that's when I have this coming through the I-35 corridor, moving to the east here by 1 a.m. And then by the time we get to 4:30, it's past I-35. Now it's on to I-45. And then by daybreak, by the time the sun comes up, the rain, the thunderstorms have moved off to the east, and we're going to be left with clear skies for most of your Saturday. So what is the best timing? Well, if you're in our western counties, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. If you're along the I-35 corridor, midnight to 3. And if you're along I-45, 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's the timing I'm going to put on this. And again, we do have that level 2 risk of severe weather for our western counties. Primary threats here, hail. Secondary threat, going to be damaging wind. There is a very low, about a 2% tornado risk with this particular batch of storms, so I have to mention it. But again, my biggest concerns would be hail and those damaging straight line winds. And again, still just a slight risk. That is 2 out of 5. The rest of your 7-day forecast looks like this. The storms move out by the end of the day Saturday. A little bit cooler Sunday behind a cold front. Only 63 for your high, and it's going to be gusty that day. And we'll start a quick warm-up into next week with more rain next weekend.